Hi everyone, thank you for joining me. Today I'm going to be talking about the RGB tube light by Soonwell, the MT1 Magic Tube. Recently there's been a spike in popularity of RGB tube lights, and with all the brands coming out with their own type of light, it's becoming more and more difficult to find exactly which one you should actually spend your money on. And hopefully by the end of this video, I will help you decide if this is a purchase you would like to make for yourself. So let's get into it. We have this nice semi-rigid hard case here with this little handle. I like that. So let's see what else we get inside. And here's everything you get. Here's the light itself, one mini tripod foot, a wrist strap lanyard, a ridiculously short USB charging cable, and finally the double-ended mounting plate here. So I would like to talk about its features, its uses, what I like and what I don't like, what I'd like to see improved in the future. This light currently retails for £110 in the UK. Let's talk about the build quality first. This light is hands down the best build quality, with an all metal body construction, with only the diffusion panel here and the two end caps being plastic. Recently I done a video on the Godox TL60 series lights. For anyone who doesn't have experience with those lights, or maybe considering buying those lights, one of the biggest gripes I had was the diffusion material at the front. The fact that when you turned the light on, you could see each of the RGB strips. And I'm happy to report that with this one, that is not the case. The diffusion on this is far nicer. Lastly, I want to talk about the fact that this light is IP68 water resistant, which means it is water resistant to 16 feet for up to 30 minutes. This is fantastic for creatives who just want to, take that risk and take their lights outside. Now you don't have to worry about them being damaged or ruined. This is awesome. I wish camera manufacturers would do the same thing. Awesome. This light has 20 built-in effects and is all controllable via the mobile app. It has a Kelvin range of 1600 all the way up to 20,000 Kelvin. This light is also dimmable from 1 all the way through to 100%, and also has the ability to be controlled on the magenta and green tint. The accelerometer is a sensor that you're used to having in your smartphone, and as you rotate the device, the picture rotates with it so that it's always up the correct way. Personally, it's a nice thing to have, but not necessary, especially since you can control these lights from the app. Let's talk about battery life and heat. At 100%, this device will run for approximately 2 hours and will take 4 hours to charge back up to full power. However, if you find yourself needing longer run times, you could always use this light while it's being charged at the same time. However, one thing I would like to point out is one of the things that I praised Godox for having, that I said was an absolute modern day tragedy for technology, for manufacturers to do this in modern day, is downright cheap. This is the length of your charge cable. One thing I praised Godox for was the amount of cable they give you. They give you like 5 meters with a power brick so that you can charge the lights or use them indefinitely. Soonwell, this is poor. However, it's not all doom and gloom, because I have found that you can use these lights, and with a short cable like this would be ideal for charging with a USB power bank. Now, I have confirmed that you can actually use these lights with a power bank and will charge from a power bank. These lights do get a bit warm after some use, but nothing that would make it uncomfortable to the touch, so no complaints there. I want to talk about colour accuracy next. I don't personally own a spectrometer to measure how accurate this light is to the colour you've asked it for. However, I have came across other YouTubers who have measured it, and it is very close to the manufacturer's spec of a CRI of 96%. The first thing I wanted to know when buying any RGB light is if it can be used as a talking head segment like we're watching right now, And could it be used as a rim or a backlight or a practical light? Or rather than try and describe it, I'm just going to show you. It's currently at 80%, however it's not just outside the frame here, you know, it's not just like right here. It's approximately 4 or 5 feet from me just now, and it's magnetically attached to the stand which is holding my Aperture 120D. So it's got this beautiful soft, I'm hoping that the camera really picks this up, but you can even look at it, even though it's really bright, but it's so beautifully diffused, it gives this really nice soft light. And I mean, from my monitor here, I would say definitely powerful enough to do a hidden talking headshot. Personally, I've never been a fan of reviewers who say this product is only good for X. So rather than sit here and try and tell you how to use your own lights, let me share with you a way I've found that these lights to be beneficial for me. That's in product shots, and the reason these are so fantastic for product shots, tabletop products obviously, is the long cylinder shape of these lights. It helps create that nice bezel or rim of light that usually requires a large strip softbox with crates and flagging to accomplish. This is probably my favourite way to use these lights, also because they're small and lightweight to get the job done, and they're also a perfect size for just putting in your camera bag. Let's get real for a moment. A good product just isn't enough anymore. In this day and age, the company has to be, they have to have a reliable customer service. There's nothing worse than purchasing something goes wrong, you reach out to them and they do not get back to you, or they take forever and a day to get back to you. Anyone who's been there will know the frustration. And I purchased 2 of these, and I had a battery issue with these. It was always showing low battery no matter what I did, even if I charged it overnight. And Soonwell sent me out 2 replacements next day. So thank you so much for that, Soonwell. I do believe that's a sign of trust, and again, I've purchased more of these lights. I'm happy to report that after owning 6 of the lights, other than the original 2, which I just discussed, I haven't had any issue. So I don't know if I was just unlucky or whatever, but just wanted to put that out there. With that being said, no product is without its flaws, and this is no exception. Now, I've actually really struggled to find a flaw with this product. However, I'm being a bit nitpicky here, but if there was one that I was to that I'd like to see improved, it would definitely be the app. The mobile phone app, as good as it is, it's got a lag when changing colours. Let me try and show you that. We'll start going around this colour wheel here. And we'll finish on green. Finally, there we go. That's the lag I'm talking about. Now, if you're looking to just, I'm nitpicking here because no one's going to sit and do that with their lights. However, if you were just simply selecting a different colour, it does do it pretty fast. So let me demonstrate. We're currently on green. Let's go to red, over to blue, and to green again, to yellow, to blue. I recently discussed a similar issue on the Godox light, and that is the real-time power adjustment with the app. So what I'm going to do is, it's currently at 100%, and I'm going to drop it down to 10%. And you'll notice that as I drop it, it doesn't actually change the power of the light. It keeps it at 100% until I actually let go of the button. So you don't actually get to see the power increments in between. Now we're at 10%. And it's the same if I go back up to 100%, it will stay at 10% until I get to the desired power setting that you would like, and then you let go of the button. Here we are at 100%, then we'll let go of the button. There you go. Another thing I'd like to possibly see fixed with a firmware update is the ability to see the percentage of the battery via the app. As it stands right now, you can control the power, you can change the colour, you can turn it on and off, you can do groups, you can do everything more or less, but you don't know how much power you have on your light. So you'd have to still physically go over to your light to find out how much runtime you have or how much battery you need. So Soonwell, if you're listening, push a wee firmware update, add the ability to find out how much battery or runtime we have left. That would be great. Now we move on to the part where you have to make your mind up between if this light is better suited for you or if the Godox is. Two of these lights, I've measured it, and the actual usable length of light from two of these is 3 inches more than the Godox light. I'll leave that up to you if that's important or not.
No.
Same price, two of these or a Godox. Personally, I would take 2 lights over 1 every day. If you're looking at 2 or more, you start kind of getting into the realm of lightsaber mode. So here I've got 3 of them linked together with the mounting plate that I discussed earlier. Now it doesn't need to be in a straight line. The way these mounting plates are designed, you could make a square. I don't know why you'd want to, but I'm sure someone with a more actual creative brain than me will find a use, and something will be awesome will come from it. I'm hoping that this video was helpful. If it was, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions about any of the lights, drop a comment and I will do my best to get back to you, and subscribe for more videos. Until next time guys, take care.